Hi, this is Amber from the A team again. Now we're going to talk about something in Gmail called Conversation View. This is something that is a personal preference that can be turned off if you don't like it, but it is on by default. So let's talk about what it is. So right here in the top of my mailbox, you'll notice there's a conversation called workshop information that has 4 communications about it. That's what this number is about. And if I click on it to open it, you'll notice Jane asked a question, Amber answered, then Jane responded, then Amber answered again. And if I click on these and open them, you'll see this is a conversation, hence conversation thread. So this keeps everything with the same subject together. By keeping it together, you can reference a conversation more easily around a specific topic. So that is how Conversation View works when you have 2 people talking. So let's look at an example where you have multiple people talking back and forth. So here we have a conversation that there are 7 items in the thread, and if I open it up, I notice there's a number here and it's condensed. So if I click that number, I can see everyone. And you see there are multiple people in this thread. Now, one of the things you have to be careful of in Conversation View is replying to the right person. So if I open up this one here and I click reply, I'm only replying to this person. So if I want to reply to everyone, I have to click this drop down and click reply to all, and that will go to all people in this conversation. If I go down to the very bottom and click reply, I'm only replying to this individual. Reply all replies to everyone in the conversation thread. So you really have to be very careful if you're wanting to reply to the whole group or one specific person. You need to go to that person if you only want to reply to one and click reply there, or click reply to all to go to the whole group. So let's go back and let's talk about what if you don't like Conversation View. If you don't like it, you go up to the gear in the very top of your Gmail box. You'll scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll see where it says Conversation View, and that is already on by default. To turn it off, I'm going to simply deselect. Now, I want you to notice what this warning says. This is turning it off, and it's going to view groups of emails on the same topic together in Conversation View. Well, when I turn it off, it's not going to do that anymore. So I'm now going to click reload, and I want you to see what happens. Now remember about the workshop information. There were several emails. So you can see now they're separate. So I would have to go to one and open it, and then go back and open the other one to really track down a conversation. The one about the book fair truck, you can see now those are all broken down into separate emails. Some people like that, so they'll know if they've read a particular email within a thread. However, I really prefer leaving it on so I can really follow a conversation. So if you want it on, you don't have to do anything because it's automatically on. But if you've turned it off and want to turn it back on, you'll go to that gear again and select Conversation View and click Reload, and it will put that back into Conversation View. That's where those numbers are very important. For example, there's 7 items in this conversation. There are 4 items in this conversation. So Conversation View, again, simply put, means to put all emails together that are around a particular subject line in an email. I hope this helps for getting you a deeper understanding of Conversation View in Gmail.